they don't judge. And like, to be honest, that's been the thing I've appreciated the most, is like I can tell them stuff because I know they won't judge me for it, and they'll even like tell me things that they've done when they were younger and how they felt. And it's so healthy, honestly. Like, I hope that one day if I have children that they feel they can talk to me like that and be so open, and that, you know, I can share my experiences with them the way that I share them with you guys, the way that I share them with my students in school. Um, being able to be there for someone is a privilege, you know, especially people that you care about what happens to them, you know. Okay, spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Aquarius's highest good. How is Aquarius feeling in this third week of January 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting? Okay, so we've got, it's sort of in the challenge position here, the Six of Cups and the Five of Swords. So we've got a lot of arguments happening in a relationship or marriage. There's a lot of, you know, a lot of years accumulated, a lot of beautiful memories. There could be children. There's a lot of love here, but there's a lot of arguments happening. Okay, so that's current energy. Ten of Wands. Hang on, I think there's more than one card. The Hanged Man. That's the Hanged Man reversed. Someone being stubborn, and it's been very, very challenging for a long time. There could have been physical fights, could have gone toxic. The good news is 10 is the end of a cycle, so something is going to change. The Hierophant reversed. You may feel, Aquarius, like you've been very foolish, you haven't learned your lessons, or you've gone against your better judgment on stuff. I'll show you these cards because they're really nice, actually. There's the Six of Cups. There's the Five of Swords. So yeah, arguments within a relationship, someone that you're married to or have children with or live with, someone you've got a lot of great memories with, a lot of love for. The Hanged Man reverse, so it's about being really stubborn. It's personalised, this one, so it's got, I think it might be their children's names or people that contributed to the deck. And the Ten of Wands, end of a cycle of tough times, challenges, obstacles, conflict. The Hierophant upright is the major for Taurus, so you could have Taurus in your chart. The Hierophant is the teacher. It's someone who benefits from wisdom due to life experiences, okay, things that they have directly experienced in life. They've learnt a lot of lessons and now they are the teacher. This is someone who's been foolish or hasn't learnt the lessons, or maybe they haven't had much experience in life, so they don't feel very wise. They don't know what's out there. They haven't evolved yet. An example of that would be, say, if you've never left your village ever and it's really remote, you might not, you could be ignorant about race. If you married your childhood sweetheart, you might not have a strong idea of different love connections. You may only have experienced one love. You may only have ever been with one person. So maybe you don't know any other way that love can be, right? If you have grown up in a toxic childhood, a toxic, parent-child dynamic, you might have a very poor idea of what healthy relationships are, healthy attachments are. We are all products of our experience, and if you've never had a job before and you're a student in high school or college, you're probably going to have to take something quite low level because, we all have to start from the bottom and work our way up. So you haven't got bags of experience to kind of brag about, or things that you've accomplished yet. So the beauty of experience, comes with time, doesn't it? And exposure to different things. So you may feel like you are sheltered in some way, that you are naive in some respects. Sorry, I've just remembered that I said I was gonna get a timeline, didn't I, for Nahid? Sorry, I forgot to do that. So I was going to do it on the Capricorn reading, didn't I? Because you're Capricorn and he's Sagittarius. I will do it at the end. Because I'm in the middle of Aquarius now. Let's get some cards for Aquarius's person, the one that's on Aquarius's mind. We've got the Queen of Swords as the challenge and the Death as the challenge. So I'll show you the card first because it's really pretty. Okay, the Queen of Swords is air energy. It can be a divorce card. It's air energy, it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It can be someone that wants to sabotage, okay? It can be a divorcee or someone that wants to end a marriage. Doesn't have to be. It's a very intelligent person, a person that speaks the truth, a person who's following head over heart, okay? The Death card, the Major for Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or they could just be of the frame of mind that they want to end a cycle, okay, in whatever way that needs to happen. It's in the challenge, so they could be giving ultimatums. They could be saying, well, if this doesn't change, it's over. Or if I find out you've been doing something, it's over. Or, I might decide to end this relationship. They could be delivering ultimatums. Or they could be getting into a mind space where they sense betrayal, or they sense that the contract's expired and they're wasting their time here. Let's see what else comes out. Right, Eight of Pentacles reversed. They've realised that there's a lack of growth here, and, they don't regret the marriage, and undoubtedly a lot has been achieved, but they don't believe that there's space to grow any further from within this connection. They don't believe that you are investing in this connection anymore. They don't want to invest in the connection anymore. They just don't see growth going forwards. So it's looking like a marriage or serious relationship is coming to an end. And it's a messy one. Action's being taken, a decision, a decision's been made. Okay, an action is being taken for the outcome. Sorry, that's not the outcome. They had those 2 cards in combination, so that's their 3rd one. They've made a decision what they're going to do, and action's being taken. Let's get 3 cards for the outcome. Sorry, I should have put the Death card at the side there. What will be the outcome, please, for the 3rd week of January in the current energy? Bearing in mind things can change, people can forgive or talk things out. The current energy is that a decision's been made by this Queen of Swords. To end the relationship, okay, to break hearts. I'll show you the card upright because the graphics are insane. 3 swords in the back, and then he's doing the final cut. The final blow. The final nail in the coffin, it feels like. That's the outcome, okay? Decision's been made, and things are getting finalised. Queen of Pentacles, going practical, earth energy, getting grounded, dealing with responsibilities. Again, it's earth, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be you, it could be them. The Tower is reversed, okay, so someone's trying to avoid heartbreak, someone's trying to avoid an ending, and it isn't them. I think it's you, but it could be toxic to stay in this. Because there's been a lot of challenges, a lot of arguments, a lot of very draining energy. You've got the Hierophant reversed. They've got the Death card, the 8 of Pentacles reversed, the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords. The Tower reversed. Let me show you this card because we've got a dragon on. That is upsetting, it's terrifying, but it's necessary change. When the Tower happens, it can be caused by us. You know, for example, ending a relationship, handing in your resignation in work, going AWOL from the army, like you take life into your hands and you cause a tower. Someone can cause a tower to us, you know, if we're the boss and they hand in the resignation or they announce they're pregnant, we're like, shit, I need to like deal with this because this is major change. If your car breaks down, you know, that's something that's outside of your control. If you miss a job interview because of it and, you know, they say, well, we had to fill the position, it's kind of outside of your control and it affects you like in a major way. So towers can be brought in by the universe, you know, and I would say one like that has been brought and caused by the universe on purpose. You know, you weren't meant to take that job. You weren't meant to make that journey that day. You know, you're chasing someone down at the airport because you don't want them to leave. Something gets in your way, a number of obstacles you miss, you know, and they take the flight. You weren't meant to be together. So towers can be caused by you, they can be caused by another person, they can be caused by the divine. But someone's refusing to accept the tower. An earth sign could be you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, just realise that's a queen and your person is showing up as a queen. So that means you're both in your feminine, which isn't good. You're both being passive, you're both being submissive. No one's taking the lead, no one's taking the initiative with regards to like feelings and the relationship and cultivating a future, you know, expanding into the future, investing into the future. You're both waiting for the other one to make a move, and that means that, you know, things have deteriorated. What's the nature of this relationship, please, between Aquarius and the one that they live with, the one that they're married to? Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So it's definitely there's reconciliation with you. Either you want to reconcile or they do. But it's showing like there's no growth, there's no investment. The Death card is in the challenge, the Tower's reversed. The Three of Swords in the back and the axe coming down, you know, to chop off the head of the beast. It's like the Hierophant reversed. I'm sorry, but it seems to be against all judgment and reconciliation. Like, it's against better judgment to me. Like, we'll carry on getting advice though. Oh, thank you for the like. Hi, Shirley. Your Aquarius moon. It's always a good idea to check out moon signs, definitely. And if you have Aquarius moon and your partner's Aquarius sun, they're meant to be like very good matches. When someone has the moon of whatever your sun sign is, that's a very good match, and vice versa. Means like, you know, you're more likely to understand each other. My dad is Gemini and he's Virgo moon, and my mum's Virgo sun. Thank you, Shirley. It's very appreciated because it means more people. Oh, thanks for the third like, whoever that is. Mrs. Ruby Jewel, hello. Gemini rising. I'm just on Aquarius at the moment. I filmed Aries to Virgo yesterday, so you should be able to check out that live. And I'll split them all into individual readings and I'll post them out on YouTube and TikTok. Any advice for Aquarius with regards to this soulmate, this situation where there's arguments, fighting? There's been a lot of challenges. We've got the Hierophant reversed. We've got Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Death card, the Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, the Tower reversed. It doesn't look like reconciliation is like a good idea, I've got to be honest. Like, when there's no growth, when there's heartache, when the Death card's showing up, there's got to be major change. When the Tower is showing up, mystic, healer, healing energy flows through you. Been tough times. You're a Virgo, Libra cusp, very nice. Yeah, obviously you can be compatible, like we've all got placements of all the zodiac signs pretty much, but in fact, if you want to find out your birth chart and get that information, you need to know what time you were born. So like on your hospital tag, it says exactly what hour and what minute you were born. I thought I didn't have that information, then my mum told me. And so I'm going to get my birth chart printed out, I think. Because I like to, it's not because I'm obsessed with myself. I like to understand myself better and evolve and stuff like that, and understand the reason why I do the things that I do. why I make the decisions that I do and stuff like that, like to figure myself out. Because then you can like ascend and evolve. Black Bear Guardian, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love, awaken my intuition and guide me. Look how well this goes. So, Aquarius, you have the Hierophant, but you have it reversed. So it's like someone they haven't learned that much. They're quite wide-eyed. They haven't experienced a lot outside of this connection. Have confidence to know that there's other ways of being and doing life. There's other people that you could experience life with and share life with. Make sure that you talk through what's happening to you with others. If you have little experience, there's other people around you who have experienced more life than you, and they don't get to decide things for you, but you might be able to relate to them. And they might be able to tell you, look, I've been in a similar situation. I've divorced, I've separated. I've settled down with one of the first people that picked me, and it doesn't mean that you regret what you've cultivated with someone to date. But if it's gone into arguments and fights and it's become toxic, it could have expired, and you may have reached like the amount of growth that you are going to in this connection. So just try to seek advice, like you're doing now. If you're watching tarot, you can try to understand yourself better, your future, your growth, personal development. Even if it's to reflect and say, do you know what, I've been messing up this reconciliation, I need to change what I'm doing, or like go and have counselling, or, we need to work on this properly, we can't half-arse it. When you get, advice from tarot, it's not always just to end stuff. It's just to try to understand, like, why things are happening, what could be the learning in this. Is there anything I can change? Is there anything they should change? What's within my control and what's outside of my control? Return to the body. When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? Is my body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. So if your chest is feeling tight, if you're getting a banging headache, if you feel that your jaw's tight, your fists are clenched, if you are shallow breathing, try to consciously take a deep breath, and you'll realise that you've been shallow breathing, because if your palms are sweaty, or, your jaw's kind of like sore, you've probably been really, really tense, and it's got to a point where it's affecting your back, your upper back, your jaw. You get headaches, your teeth might be grinding. If you go to the dentist and they say you're grinding your teeth at night. If you're getting IBS, like really, really bad, like chronic stomach aches, bloating, all of this means something. And actually, when you meditate, you have to, this is very personal now, you have to unclench your rectal muscles. And that's why in yoga people pass wind sometimes. But when you are clenching your rectal muscles, it's a fight or flight mode that you're in. And it's very personal now. But when you do tarot and you smell the sage, it sort of enlivens your body, detoxes it. You breathe in like really, really deeply, and the sage goes right down into like your lungs. You use your diaphragm to breathe. The way that they train you to breathe in yoga breathe deeply using the full capacity of your lungs and your diaphragm. You know, fully let yourself like relax and breathe deeply. All that kind of conscious behaviour has to happen because subconsciously we kind of get very tense and it builds up over time and it creeps up on you until you're lying awake. Before you know it, you can't sleep at night, or you're having nightmares or night terrors, or you're very wakeful, or you're waking up several hours early, you know, or your jaw's tight. I think by the time your back's getting sore and your jaws are tight, things are pretty bad, to be honest. So make sure you do these like body checks. They're called body scans. Make sure you're sort of like actively working on releasing tension. What advice have you got for Aquarius, please? These Sea Melodies cards, they really are good for just hitting you right between the eyes with the truth, you know. Advice for Aquarius, if this is resonating for an Aquarius out there. Communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So, often when you tense, it's because you're not saying how you feel, or you're denying that you're having certain kinds of feelings. For example, if you're really missing someone and you don't tell them, it kind of haunts you a bit. And you might lie awake at night thinking, you know, you're busy during the day, you're busy working or doing your hobbies or doing chores. And then when you go to lie in your bed at night and you put all the lights out, that's when your mind wakes up, isn't it? And you might think, oh my God, like, are we ever going to be together? I really miss that person. What's the point in having those feelings if you're not going to tell someone? You know, if you have an argument and you've been sulking, and you think, well, out of principle, it should be them that apologises first. It doesn't matter. You need to just reconcile, don't you? Or if there's something someone constantly does in a long-term relationship and it's been really grinding your gears to the point where it's changing how you feel about them, that needs to be addressed. Whether it's uncomfortable or not, the consequences of not talking about things are far bigger. You know, so you need to communicate. That is the advice here. Like, communicate how you're feeling, what you genuinely feel like, what you genuinely want. Get it all out in the open. I think I've pulled everything that I can for this one, so I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I need to charge my phone. It's about to turn off, so that's quite annoying. I'll dry my hair. It'll give me a chance to dry my hair, charge up my phone, and I'll come back on in about 20 minutes and I'll do Pisces. Hopefully you can still hear me, because I think when the battery's been getting really low, I think the sound's been going. So hopefully you can still hear me. I'll go off, charge up my phone, and I'll do dry my hair and I'll get Pisces done. Okay, because that would be annoying to leave that one. I'll start to post individual readings from these lives. So it'll be the same material but posted, you know, separate signs. I'll start to post them today, but the ones that I've done in this live won't be ready until tomorrow. I don't think. They have to process the lives and then you can download them and edit them and do what you want with them. So because I did Aries through to Virgo yesterday, they'll be ready to post today. And then Libra to Pisces, I'll post tomorrow and might be Tuesday, Wednesday. Just because I'm back at work now, I'm full-time teaching, and that's no problem, but I haven't got all day to like edit stuff. So thank you for joining the chat. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, repost. I've noticed, and it's very appreciated, that people are sharing me onto Twitter, Facebook, sharing me into WhatsApp messages, text messages. I can see that from the analysis on YouTube, so that's really appreciated. I'm on TikTok and I'm on YouTube. I haven't done other platforms because I can't. There's just not enough hours in the day for me to upload. It takes a long time to upload videos, as it is, and my phone gets really hot, and it's just, I have a full-time job. Do you know what I mean? So I'm sticking with TikTok and YouTube for now. If I ever went full-time with the tarot, I'll probably open up to other platforms as well. But one of the reasons I don't want to totally connect everything is because I don't really want my students to find me. And they're very crafty teenagers, so forgive me for not being on anything else, but you're totally welcome to advertise me and share me on there if you like my content, if you think I'm a nice person and I have helpful advice. If you think it's entertaining, you're totally welcome. Okay, take care, and I will see you in about 20 minutes for Pisces reading.